G'day fellas, how you going there today? This is one of my favourite all-time beauty beers. This is in my top 10. I'm going to do the countdown, and this is one of them in the countdown. This is the all-round beauty. You can buy this anywhere in Europe, restaurants in the middle of Germany, middle of Italy, supermarkets in Italy, everywhere. This is a great beer, and never lets me down. 6.5%. I think it's a great alcohol content, and I think this is the sort of beer we should be drinking more of. Something with a bit of guts and flavour, but it's smooth. It's not all over the place. It's like they've been making this for how many years? Since 1240. Get amongst this. Cheers, fellas. Look at the head on that. Is that glorious or what? You see the head? You can't see the bloody head, can you? It's a beautiful head. Dog's got its bloody noggin in the... What are you doing, Yuki? Good girl. Oh, I'll tell you, you want a beer, that's the beer you want to be trying. You haven't tried that, you haven't tried anything. That's as good as they get, I reckon, in the whole world. Yeah, you always can rely on the Leffe. They're just great beers. This, for me, someone in Costa Rica, a good bloke, just sort of chatting on my channel, he mentioned it. He'd rather drink this than the Costa Rican beer that I was drinking over there at the time, Imperial. I had a t-shirt from the Imperial. That was a good t-shirt. But I drank this in Thailand as well. Oh, you can buy this everywhere. This is just, oh, it tastes so good. And what I'm going to tell you about today is a bit of an interest in Buddhism over my life. And I came into contact with a lot of Buddhist people in Melbourne. And one guy, he put this together. Believe it or not, they actually make bells like this. It was a bell with, I think, a wooden top or something, and this part came off a doji. You know what a doji is? It's a thunderbolt. I'll show you in a minute. And that's the noise it makes. It's noise, it's the sound, it's harmonics, it's beautiful. And it just keeps going. That's just a great memento of a guy that I had a lot to do with him when I was a single man living in Camberwell. Anyway, that's the beautiful Tibetan bell. I reckon it's great. And a travel story. What about travelling? Excuse me, just having a bit of a beer there. No, let's just say deluxe. Hard to not keep drinking that. I was going to talk about a country I've been to a few times, Malaysia. Now Malaysia's come under a bit of flack lately, but it's got some great beaches. Penang's got a lot of history. The British were there for a long time. The food is fantastic in Malaysia. Last time I was there, I went to KL and stayed a while, and we went and tried some of the best Malaysian food, and it was dirt cheap, and it was like the best, sotong, which is like the calamari. They cooked that really nice. Oh, the calamari and the beef rendang melted in your mouth. Everything was really good, top notch. I remember we couldn't finish the meal, and that's pretty rare for us, but the serves are huge and the price is really cheap. Malaysia's not bad, but it's a little bit different. I like, personal favourite, I love Thailand, but, you can't just base that. So I've been to Malaysia 3 times and Indonesia a couple of times. Yeah, you got to get amongst it. So get out there and do it, fellas. Go and give Malaysia a blast. And whatever you do, give this one a blast. This is one of the best beers you ever get. It's going to be right up there on my list of the top 10, I tell you. Alright fellas, I'll leave you with that. Cheers.